Welcome, Taurus. Welcome to Sweet Tree of Life Tarot. We're here to do the reading for February 2022. Welcome. I'm going to go ahead and start. This right here shows us that for the issue that's going on, it could be with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or somebody that's acting like an air sign. It looks like you have a lot of guilt, anguish, and regret about this relationship. We're going to go ahead and look to see how maybe you can, find some relief from that distress here as we go through the reading. The Page of Cups here indicates maybe usually a messenger. Maybe you want a heartfelt communication, possible new birth of either a relationship or whether it be romantic or spiritual. This card usually tells you to be open-minded to new opportunities, but to be also loving and gentle and intimate and emotional as well. So you can see here she's looking into the cup to see if there's any message for her there. Being that the moon is in the background, the path is not quite clear, so the intuition, you do definitely need to use your intuition as well. Right here, we have Major Arcana card, the Emperor. In this case, the Emperor does have that sense of sure-footedness, protecting the domain, as the ultimate guardian. So this shows me that you want to create the kind of environment where you're sure-footed, you know where you stand. You want to be able to protect your domain as well. But right here, it shows that you have been going through a lot of grief. The card here in the fourth position is the Page of Wands. This tells me that there is like this youthful spirit, the drive that you have, the energy to build is usually based on your creative outlook. You look at things creatively, you may be out of the box a little bit, which is great because you look upon new ideas with enthusiasm. If you focus, you can develop these creative visions that you have. That's what that card's telling us there. In this position here, the Queen of Pentacles is usually, Earth sign. However, because it is in the fifth position of the spread here for the Tree of Life, it actually indicates something that needs to be worked on. Whether it be yourself or your partner, if you're still trying to work that out. The Queen of Pentacles that here in this position tells us there's a lack of generosity and kindness. There might be a lot of superficiality. The thing about that, when that occurs, it's that insecurity is usually at the root of that need for that status or that wealth, that financial wealth, which is, this card usually represents a lot of nice, great wealth and generosity and kind of Mother Earth. But in this case, it's in the reverse. So if somebody's wanting to attain status and wealth, is usually rooted in insecurity. So that could be what you were dealing with this person here, that either acted like an air sign or was an air sign. Right here in the position, for the sixth position here, we have a Major Arcana card, and it's the Hermit. The Hermit here in this position tells us it's the synergy. It tells you how all this energy comes together. It says that you've been reflecting, or that that is recommended you reflect, go inward, and kind of really retreat from the world a little. But if you have some major projects, kind of put them on hold a little. Take the time to really look into your heart and into just yourself, and just kind of look at it and see, reflect, look within for that deeper meaning, and reevaluate what your goals might be, and what your current goals are as well. So if you have any projects, kind of put them on hold a little bit, but focus about what your needs are, what you need to do as far as your personal life. Don't get caught up in the rat race here, and just reflect within. And this is showing then the energy of all this, so you're reflecting within to decide, or to deal with this situation here that's been heartbreaking. I'm sorry you're going through that. And then some of you might be going through that still, or you're still trying to get over that. And then we have here Major Arcana card. It's a beautiful card. It's the World. This is usually what drives you in this position here, which is basically universal understanding. You have that drive, that sense of completion of something, of a cycle. Maybe it's going to be a new beginning now. Right here is showing a balance of mind, body, and soul. That's what the medallion here of the represents. There's also life here, metamorphosis, possibly changing of things. So yeah, there might be a cycle that's ending and then new beginning. Sometimes that's a little painful, or a little sad, but it will encourage you to look towards a journey forward, and we'll see that as we continue in the spread. Right here in this position, we have the Three of Swords. This is what's being revealed. Either you're kind of holding yourself back from maybe leaving that painful situation, or you're really just wanting to fully recover from it already, or start recovering from that heartbreak or that grief or that disappointment that you had with this person. You just really want to go ahead and start healing from that. You want to fully heal from that. That's basically what it reveals here that you really want. This position here is the Ace of Swords. As you can see, it has a lot of butterflies, also symbolizing life and metamorphosis as well. It is a lot of light in this card. It does represent, how others basically see you or how you see yourself. It's showing us this is the Ace of Swords, so it's showing this is usually meant for you, that you use your intellect in a righteous manner. It usually represents a new beginning. The card also tells us like either a new beginning or a new point of view or inspiration, and just resolving your situation with intellect in a righteous manner. So it's a pretty positive card, especially in how you see yourself and others see you. And then here in the 10th position is how the outcome, and kind of where you're radiating out a little bit. You might be radiating out some sadness, maybe learning, maybe learning from the situation, just kind of leaving everything behind as far as you don't need to battle anymore with this person. You don't need to fight anymore. See, she's leaving her swords behind. She doesn't need them anymore. She's walking forward. Even though there's sadness involved, she's walking towards the light. So she's leaving behind the sadness in anticipation of moving forward in a journey, in her journey. So she leaves the swords behind. She's ready to move forward. Right here in the main pillar of harmony, it shows us that though you're leaving everything behind to move forward, because you're completing a cycle, you do have that intellect, righteousness. You're a good person. You're just gonna do what's best for you, and in a very righteous way. And in order to do that, you want to make sure you do go inside, kind of reflect and look at yourself and your situation and see what you really want, and see also the deeper meaning, and reevaluating everything. And then at that point, you'll be able to turn this around, and you'll find relief from distress and the anguish. And the way you'll find relief from that through all of this working on yourself and working within yourself is also lifting this distress by forgiving yourself. It's very important. In order to move forward, you want to forgive yourself. And she can just get up. There's actually a gap in there. She can just walk away from all of this. She can shoo them away, and there's a light behind her. She just needs to get up. And the way for her to get up is going to be to forgive herself and just move forward. We all have regrets, anguish or guilt, especially in a relationship sometimes. But that's okay, as you take it as a learning experience and move forward. Forgive yourself. It's very important. Sometimes we forgive others and we forget to forgive ourselves. And that truly will help you culminate the healing that you'll need to to kind of get a relief from that distress. Thank you for joining me today. I do appreciate you coming. And if you like this video, please do like the video or subscribe so I know that you do want more videos for the next month in March. Thank you very much for joining me, and hang in there. You will be okay. Just hang in there and just learn to forgive yourself. Show yourself a little kindness. It's just like you show others. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm wishing you lots of light and love.